So, can someone confirm if you can see my screen? Allow me.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Yeah, good evening, everyone. My name is Rita Ibie. I'll be taking us on introduction to software testing. So basically, this is just an overview of software testing. Ebele, your camera is on. If you don't mind, if you can please turn off your camera. Thank you. I don't know what's going on with my slide. 1 minute. Sorry about that. So, like as I said earlier, so it's an overview of software testing, just a basic introduction to help us to get a bit of insight into what software testing is, and before you guys get into the training. So one of the questions for tonight is who is a software tester and what does it entail? So a software tester is a professional responsible for evaluating, testing software application to ensure they meet quality standards and function as intended. The primary goal of a software testing is to identify and report any defects or issues in the software. So basically, like I say in my previous introductory classes, as a tester, everyone can test, or basically everyone is a tester in the sense that in our day-to-day life, we all kind of go through the phases of testing things depending on whatever we want to do, and cooking, even trying to get, when you wake up in the morning, stretching your legs or your arms, things like that, or when you want to cross the road, even on your devices. So everyone is a tester, but what sets us apart being a software tester is the time we take, or will I say, how far we go into testing this thing. So we just don't test it. We take our time, we go deeper, we kind of dig more. So like we always say to testers that we like breaking things. That's because we are always looking for something. You want to make sure that thing is meets the expected results. So another one example I could give is given you've been given let me say a requirement, maybe you cook food or you are expecting a visitor or something like that. You have your ingredients or stuff that you want to cook, and then you know what maybe your visitor or your client have told you, oh, I want this food spicy, and maybe you have all the measurement of what you think will get you to that expected result of what the client is expected of you to deliver. And then by the time you finish preparing everything, you taste it to see. So this is you testing it to see if it meets the requirement, if it meets the expected results, the specification of what has been given to you, that this is what I want to see there, or this is what I want to get. So that's what is expected of you as a tester. That's how far we go to make sure that, oh, we don't disappoint, to make sure that we get it right. So I'll take on. So basically what I do say is, if you can get a deep understanding of the definition or the concept of what a software tester is, trust me, you're kind of halfway through. because going into the practical bit of it, it will help you to grow, to have a full knowledge of what is expected of you, knowing this bit of it, this concept. So on the next slide, we say why software testing. So software testing is a rewarding and valuable career choice in the sense that in the IT world, I think we for software tester, there is no company that can do without this. Is that, as we know, everyone is moving quickly, very fast into the what is it called now? Computer world. Things are changing so quickly, and everyone is moving quickly into putting their things into computer. Maybe like I think that I don't think there's any company that doesn't need that doesn't require any software for their products, because online marketing is there, as well as everything you want to do. Everything is just online these days. So they are highly um, they are of high quality. They are always needed. So they are always required. Almost all companies need a software tester. So that's one of the good things about being a software tester, and it's highly rewarding, and we are highly valued, because even when the BAs have done their own and the developer, they always need a tester. It's the tester that kind of have the final say. If the tester says, oh, this product is not ready for release, or this product is not fit for the end users, then that is it. They have to kind of listen to us as a tester, because we are speaking from the user's perspective. We are kind of standing in for the users. And as a software tester, you can work in any organization, and are highly valued. Again, the value comes in. You can work remotely. You can work in any company. Like as I said, healthcare, mention it. They all need software tester. Even in the law firm, I met somebody that says he's a software tester, and you imagine, what is he doing in what kind of software? Why would a law firm require a software tester? But yeah, that's just what it is. Software testers are needed in like 99% of all companies. So we are of high value. Let me put it that way. And who can be a software tester? Like as I said earlier, ideally anyone can be a software tester, but what sets us apart is how far we go, how deep we go in our own testing skills, what we have to do as a software tester. And one of the things that is required of us, I'll put it as a soft skills that you need to bring in, is are you kind of the curious problem solver? Are you this kind of person that like solving things? You're always inquisitive. You want to know what's going on in something. You know, we have people like I mean, some siblings, or let me say family, that people around us, that they kind of, when you give them something, they want to break that thing. It's not because they enjoy breaking it. They are just curious. They want to know, well, how did this thing get to be working like this? Why is this thing? You know, people that like to why? They want to know why. So those are those kind of attitudes. And are you detailed oriented individual? Things like that. Are you passionate? Do you like working as a team? So if you have all these soft skills in you, all you just need is just the technical bit, and which you will get here. So if you process all these attitudes, all these characters in you, then you are good to go to be a software tester. Then we also have the roles of a software tester here. So we have the documentation bit, which is gathering of requirements, We also have the test planning. We also have the defect identification and reporting. And we also have the test case design. And we also have the text execution, and we also have the requirement. So I'll take it briefly. So documentation is a situation whereby you have to maintain a comprehensive documentation, which consists of your test plan, your test cases, and your test scripts. And then the test planning is you outline your test plans. So as a tester, if you are a tester in any organization, you need to have your own testing strategy, your test plan, which is an overview of your objectives, your scopes, your resources, your test environment, and the rest. And then we also have defect identification and reporting. So as a tester, you should be able to identify defects, and you should be able to give a well-detailed report of defects. So identify and reporting defects and issues and deviation from expected behaviors. Like as I said earlier, you've been given a specification and there's something that is expected of you. What you see when you carry out your text, which is not actual, is different from your expected result. So say for instance, as a tester, let me use our software. What we all know, for example, you go into a website, use, let me just say, maybe, let me say JD Spot. You go into JD Spot, and then you want to log in, but it's not giving you access to log in. So things like that, such thing is like a defect because you are trying to log in into your account and you're unable to log in, but you can get into the environment, but you cannot log in. But that's not what you want. So that is like, oh, actual, but it's not expected, because what you expected is for you to be able to log in, but not for you to just get into the website environment. So you should be able to communicate effectively once you identify these defects with your developers and other team members to facilitate defect solutions. And we also have the test case design. You should be able, as a tester, to create a well-detailed test case based on the project requirement and design specification. Again, the specification keeps coming in because there's something that is expected of you, and that's what you want to get. That's what you want to find. So until you get that, what is expected, that specification, then it's not done. You don't kind of say, oh, okay, yeah, I'm able to get into the environment, though I cannot log in, then it's fine. No, it's not fine, because you've been given a specification, what is expected of you. So the actual of what, that's what you are saying now is not what is expected. So therefore, no, that's not what you want. So you should be able to uh, ensure it covers your test case design, ensure it covers your function and non-functional aspects of the software as well. And then we also have the text execution, whereby after you've designed your test case, you execute it to see, this is where you find out if it has met the expected result, and your requirement analysis as well. So in Blue Sky, we practice agile ceremonies. So in agile, you have to have analytical skills, which is you sorry, you have to be detail oriented as well, which are some of the things I've mentioned before. Sorry, I'm just going to move this. This thing is blocking me. Let's see. Your communication skills, and Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with my slide. Um, I don't know why my slide is not moving. If we can pause the video for once, for me for a minute, please. Yes, I'm just gonna. Okay, so in Agile ceremonies, so you're expected to have analytical skills, which helps you to dig into the problems and come out with the facts based on the solutions, and detail oriented, and as well as communication skills. So some of the things are self-explanatory, and the technical competency as well, which you will get here in Blue Sky. Then the problem solving skills, like somebody that is ready to break something, somebody that is eager to know what is behind something. I mean, just bring the I know go agree attitude, if you get what I mean. That was just on a lighter mood. Then as well as team collaboration. In Agile, team collaboration enhances the effectiveness and efficiency of the development process. So, such as daily stand-up meetings and things like that, where you meet with the developers and the BAs and the SMs. And secondly, we have adaptability. So, adaptability in Agile helps us to kind of hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello? Okay. Yeah. So
Yes, we can.
okay, yeah, thank you. Sorry, I thought so in Agile, adaptability helps us to be flexible, responsive to change, and this allows the team to adapt to evolving requirements. And we also have the patience because you'll be working with different people, and there will be this stormy what do we call it again? Something stormy, sorry. So whereby some will step on your toes, but you just have to come with that patience. And you also have the continuous learning. This is self-development. Like as I said earlier, with this introduction to software, if you go back and do a bit of research, that will set you apart, like as I said. And you also bring in diplomacy. So you have to be diplomatic in Agile ceremony. That's because in Agile, you have to make some decisions. Like as I said earlier, that if, for instance, you find something um, that is different from what is expected from the specification that you've been given, you have to stand your ground and say, this is what, because sometimes the developer might want to talk you out of it, but you have to be diplomatic in your decision making and things like that. Yeah. So in testing, generally, you you is to validate your expected result. Then we have the tools that you would be exposed to, which are Excel, Jira, Azure DevOps, Confluence, Java, C Sharp, Postman, Cypress, Playwright, and MySQL. And these are some of the tools we are using in Blue Sky. Then this is what you will be getting at the end of your internship: requirement analysis, test planning, test case design, test environment setup, test execution, defect reporting, automation testing, collaboration, documentation, and professionalism. So after this internship, you will be coming out at with some, because it is like a work placement base, you will be coming out with like 3 years actually you